Now 2 years ago, I looked like this. I was this super fat, uninteresting kid who played video games 24/7. And guess what? This led to me being the super nervous, anxious guy around girls. I would always stutter and I was never able to hold my ground in the conversation. And back then I couldn't even fathom the idea of why I was actually so nervous. Why was my confidence dropping so much? And why I wasn't able to speak to them in a normal way like they were humans? And I didn't realize that like 10 months after that. But once I done it, I knew that I had to quit it. I think you can probably guess it. It was actually NoFap. Now NoFap totally changed my life. And I have been on it for more than 1 year. And I can tell you clearly that this is the biggest problem that you probably have in your life. This is making you so nervous, so anxious. This is like literally like really poisoning your brain. And I truly believe that this, if you actually go NoFap, this can be the best thing you can do for your social skills, generally speaking. And I know I'm not this level 1000 Rizzler who has the best confidence around women. But I think that I improved so much in the last year. And I mean like so much. I think that is enough for me to actually share some tips with you. Now that we understand that getting on NoFap is probably going to fix this problem the best. You might ask, but how do we do it? And I made like multiple videos on it in the past. But those videos, and also most of the videos on YouTube, are not going to be helpful as much as this one is. Because we're going to go over some deep stuff. Not just surface level stuff like, oh, when you get a nerd, go take a cold shower or do 30 push-ups. No, this video is going to dive much deeper than this. And the first point, it's you versus you. Not you versus them. You can't beat these companies. You can't beat all of these just things. They're so much more powerful than you. They have so much better like marketing skills. You can't beat them, but you can beat yourself. The whole battle of NoFap, it's you versus you. You have to battle the urge. You have to prove to yourself that you are better than that. The whole game is you versus you. Just because you're not in the wrong for this, I mean, it's been forced, like you started doing this when you were like 10 probably. That doesn't mean that you don't hold any responsibility to actually fixing it. The whole game is you versus you. And the next points are going to show you the battlefield where you will have to fight. The second point is always be busy. Never let yourself be bored. The first battlefield is boredom. If you're bored, if you don't have anything to do in a current moment, you most likely result in doing it. And it's going to be even more likely that you're going to be on social media and that you're going to get the urge then. Keep yourself busy. Find hobbies. Find something that fulfills you. Find your purpose and start acting on it every single day. And just fill every single second out of your day with some activities. Go out for a walk. Go talk to your family. Go do some business. Go work out. Do all of these things just to fill out your day. This is the first battlefield that you will have to face your urge on. The third one is actually breaking the urge. But this is the best way you can do it. Look, what has worked for me, I'm a Christian by the way, so whenever I would get an urge, whenever I think of these thoughts, I would literally just do this. And that's it. That will remind me that God is watching over my life. That will remind me that I can't do it now. But if you're not religious, a best thing that I would have to actually tell to you is to put a really motivational wallpaper on your home screen of your phone. Whether you're on social media on your phone, you can literally just close it and open it, and there you can see it. I have like a literally just like unfazed on my wallpaper, and it motivates me out like a lot. Or when you're on a computer, you can literally just open your phone, and then there's that quote that is like motivating you to push through this. This can be really, really interesting because it's actually going to push that thought away. I know you don't understand this, but you can actually think about different stuff. You can choose to think about something else. And this is what you have to master if you want to quit doing it. On the fourth spot, we have stop limitations. All that this does is simply letting these applications or extensions on Google take that urge away from you. But guess what? Everything that you don't have access to, you will immediately want more. Limiting yourself from this is not good. You have to give it up yourself. You have to give this urge up by yourself. You can't let all of these applications and technology do the thing for you, because it's not going to work, my friend. It's not going to work. You need to give it up yourself. Make the decision by yourself. And stop just trying to take the easy way route or just putting this blocker on your Google Chrome. That will just make the urge even bigger, because you will know that right now you maybe can't do it. And then you will give it your all to try and cancel out the blocker. To cancel out that application so you can do it. Everything that is taken away from you, you will want even more. This last thing is realization. And I have a full video on this. This is how important it is. This is the most important part of this video. So listen up. And the only thing that I'm going to do now is simply shorten up it. You need to realize two things. Why did you start doing this? And what were you missing the first time that you done it? This is going to be really hard for you to do, because you're going to dive much deeper into yourself. You have to dive into the first time that you done it. Why did you do it? What were you missing in the moment? And then you have to ask yourself, are you still missing that thing? And the answer is most likely yes. For most of you, it's going to be loneliness. For most of you, it's going to be no attraction from women. And the only way that you're going to be able to quit and get on NoFap is to simply improve on that. Find what you're missing and start relentlessly working on that. And eventually, the urge will start to fade. Explaining much deeper into that video, which I would highly recommend you watch. And as I'm editing this video right now, I actually found another point that you can use. And it's actually not listening to all of this degenerate music. Don't listen to all of these people talking about girls, talking about all of these things. Don't listen to it. It's going to poison your brain. And if you like even catch on those lyrics and you start singing them, the urges are going to come much quicker. And they're going to be much stronger because it's already in your brain. You need to just filter out these songs and totally stop listening to these, which can actually be harmful on this journey that you actually want to go on. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would highly appreciate you clicking the like button and also the subscribe button. And also, if you want to watch some of my best videos right here, you can watch it. I'm so thankful for you watching this video. Yeah, fate be the reason. I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friends, and peace.